his graduating class. This amazing young man who emigrated to Canada from India with his family some 5 years ago and who has moved 3 times in these 5 years has readily made his mark on both St. Paul and the Niagara community. Whether creating a business venture for a class project or throwing a discus at track and field, Pran embraced the task with zeal and tenacity. Of remarkable note is that this young man has accomplished a 93.9% average while running one of his 2 family businesses, evenings and weekends. Pran will be pursuing a business degree at the University of Toronto, Rotman School of Commerce in September, and dreams of one day completing his MBA on the world stage. Pran, we wish you every success. St. Paul is truly honored to present to you the Salutatorian for the class of 2014, Pranshuman Narang.
Good evening, distinguished faculty and administrators, friends, family, fellow patriots, and the graduating class of 2014. Yeah, let's go, yeah! We would like to welcome Mr. Wayne Gates, Member of Provincial Parliament, Mr. Jim Diodati, Mr. Frank Farah, and Mr. Ed Newsteg, Trustees for the Niagara Catholic District School Board, Mr. Mark Lefebvre, Superintendent of Education, Sister Mary Kay Camp of the Diocese of St. Catharines, Monsignor Leo Clutterbuck, and Father Rico Castro of Our Lady of the Scapular Roman Catholic Church, and Father Gerard Power of St. Patrick Roman Catholic Church. We also welcome members of the St. Paul School Council, Mrs. Sylvia Grottola, Mrs. Antoinette Bortolan, and the St. Paul family, Mrs. Marilena Vitaterna, Mrs. Kim Rosati, and Mr. Joe Tallarico, President. I'm deeply honored to celebrate this milestone of achievement with our entire St. Paul family. After 4 years of dedication and hard work, this journey finally comes to a close. Having reached the summit, we may forget what challenges and snares we face along the way, and that we moved forward despite obstacles, over the peaks, and into the valley. When I look back in my high school career, especially my first year of grade 9, I can't admit, like some of you, that I was scared or intimidated by the grade 12s, because I had a 6-foot frame and a fully grown beard, which had taken 2 years of dedication in elementary school. Ironically, most of my peers thought that I was a new teacher, and I enjoyed his privileges. Again, ironically, when I'm finally departing from this school, the same misconception exists because most of my peers believe that I'm their new vice principal. Just see the similarity. Unfortunately, I can't blame any of you because both of us are tall, dark, and very handsome. The biggest celebration for all of us tonight is that we have finally arrived, not at the start, but the beginning of a lifelong race. My favorite writer, Ayn Rand, says, "My own happiness is in my power to achieve or to destroy." Today, once we step out of this convention center, we have the power to achieve all of our goals. We have the power to change ours and others' lives for the better. As a fellow graduate, my advice to all of you is that whatever you wish to do in your life, whether it would be to become a doctor, business administrator, or an artist, whatever it may be, just do something you're truly passionate about, because that is the only way you'll achieve great heights in your career. In conclusion, I want to share a philosophy my dad has taught me every step of the way in my life. And I credit this philosophy to all the success I've ever achieved in my life. He always says, opportunities to become great, opportunities to be the very best there is out there will never be presented to you. You will have to go and create each one of them. My fellow graduates, when we set our goals and then carve our own path, the journey of life becomes exciting, meaningful, and will bring peace and bliss into our lives. So, in this long race they call life, when faced with different difficulties, obstacles, do not wait for them to become easy. Because life is not about waiting for the storm to pass. It's about learning to dance in the rain. Ladies and gentlemen, I welcome you again to St. Paul Graduation 2014.